Who? It's Sunday night. Don't adjust your TV sets. There is more here than normal. It's Audio Who. And tonight we are here to sit down, tackle, discuss and have a little interplanetary tit-a-tat over David Tennant and Catherine Tate in The Time Reaver. Yes, we go back all the way to season 4 of the revival, to this dynamic duo, one of the more classically dynamic duos of the TARDIS, and we see how they get on with big finish in story number 2 of volume 1 of the 10th Doctor Adventures. How do we feel about this? You're about to find out. Before we get to that, let's get to this. It's your enhanced panel for this evening. One or two faces who don't normally show up. Joining us for this evening, BJ, how are you?
Hello everybody, what's up?
Okay, yes, he's a regular Budweiser drinker. How are we doing, BJ? All the way from NYC, it's Mr. Will Medina. Well, how we going?
Hey now, what happened to football? How you doing, everybody?
We won, thank fuck. We're in the quarterfinals. Joining us all the way from the Thunder from down under Illinois on the Monday morning. Hey Jay, how goes it, man?
Hey guys, how are you?
Good to have you, man. Down in the bowels of hell, Texas Tim Wells. Timbo, how goes it, bud?
How's it going?
Good to have you, man. The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. Alex, how goes it?
All right, how are you? How's everybody?
Good to have you, man. All for Cali, it's Sue for Talis Blue. Sue, how goes it?
Groovy, how are you?
Good to have you, dearie. And all the way from the bowels of his computer room, Jason, how you doing, man?
Doing good, doing warm weather now.
Indeed, yes, the spring is a-coming. And of course, you all know me. One or two of our regulars send their regards. And with that, we're off to the races. David Tennant, Catherine Tate, we're on the interplanetary mechanical world of Calibris. We have pirates. We have Gully, the octopus, and his band of thieves. We have the state police, headed by the great Terry Malloy. And we have Dave Tennant, the 10th Doctor himself, along with Catherine Tate, as Donna Noble. Okay, Time Reaver's amok. What do we think of this? Opening thoughts. AJ, can I get your opening thoughts, mate, on Time Reaver, please? David Tennant, Catherine Tate.
Yeah, I didn't mind this story. I like the sound design in this one because I could actually imagine Tennant and Tate in the console room on screen while they were being buffered around.
We're not going to the planet of the boys. Yeah, sorry.
Yes,
yeah.
That and also her in her very tight-fitting dress with her bosoms heaving everywhere, apparently.
Her wenching gown, yes.
Yes. But I like the story. Dan Starkey did a lot of voiceover work for this one. He played about 5 or 6 characters in this one. He did a very good job. The story was good. Very fast-paced. There was a lot of action to it, so it was not too bad.
Excellent. BJ, opening thoughts. How are you with this one?
To me, that this big finish story for Doctor Who is...
In your own time, dearie. Yeah.
No, I thought I thought it was different. To me, it felt different to me because in the past, in the previous Big Finish audios, it's like with Classic Who, and it could fill in the gaps and everything, like what you haven't seen or whatever, the new stories. But since this is new Who and with David Tennant, it kind of felt different. Good story. I loved it. Good characters to the story and everything. So, but I really enjoyed it, and one thing, pretty much the basic main thing that made me have this Big Finish audio is my favorite Doctor, David Tennant. So I'm glad I got it.
All right, that's as good a reason as any. Moving on. Timbo, how about you, mate?
Well, it's a lot of fun, isn't it? The main thing I think that makes it a fun audio is the banter, like you guys already mentioned, between the 10th and Donna at the beginning and throughout. They're an excellent team. Otherwise, I mean, this is the third time I've listened to the story in this box, and I think it's of the 3 stories in the box, I like this one the least, I think. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Yeah, it's just to give Philip credit, as he mentioned, it is a bit loud in a lot of places. It's a couple of scenes that I think could have been trimmed down a little bit, like when the creature or whatever it is just going on and on and on about what he's saying. But by that time, you already know by that time you already know the concept, and it's like, okay, let's just get to the cut to the chase here. I think the endings are kind of muddled up a little bit too, but overall, it's an enjoyable listen.
I'll give you that. Out of the 3 stories you found, this is probably the weakest, but it doesn't make it bad. No, I'll give you that for sure. Jason, opening thoughts. How is this for you? How is this one for you, mate?
Well, I listened to this one twice, and which I shouldn't have done it today because so much noise on this story. But yeah, there was some funny moments between the Doctor and Donna like when the whole thing with the planet of the boys and something like that, and I was like, what the heck? But yeah, the monster Gully sounded more like the perverted version of Syl, and I don't know, it just got to me on that point. It was definitely interesting, especially having the psychic earplugs, something like that. When did we command going near a bus? But yeah, definitely an interesting story, interesting characters as well.
Okay, mate, thank you. Alex, how was this one for you, mate?
Yeah, it was a little noisy. I did like it though. I definitely listened to it again. But I mean, it's not the best story, but it's very good. So, all right. And the interplay is good between Tennant and Tate.
Okay, fair enough, buddy. Sue, go for it. What do you reckon?
Well, this was my. I really favored this out of the 3 in the 10th Doctor set, and I like how this was this set killed Big Finish's website because of it. It was so good, and people were looking forward to it so much. And Time Reaver is really cool. It's got an amazing thing, and the Planet of the Boys dancing around in their pants. That was hilarious, and I like the throwback to the pirates of the Pirates of Penzance, the Buccaneer song. Tennant, the 10th Doctor, has a throwback to the 6th Doctor in that. So that was fun.
All right. Yes. Let's go to the swashbuckling bar. Whoa. Last but no means least, mate. What do you reckon?
Well, this story in a way is a little bit weird because it's the second of the 3 stories from the box set, and the thing is, when you hear the concept in the beginning, Donna wants to find Planet of Boys and all that, but she's looking for love. But the only reason that the Doctor landed there was because he needed a fluid link
refuel.
So, the refuel. So that this story wouldn't have happened wasn't for that. But when he was explaining what is the weapon, the Time Reaver, what kind of how it is banned and outlawed in all parts of the universe like that. That really stood out, especially when he's explaining about a time bomb. I mean, a Reaver bomb. That was pretty cool. But then when you find out that a stupid little girl steals a gun because she wants people to remember their great day of getting married or the first day like that. I said, I see AJ right now reminiscing every day how he had that shotgun in the back of his
Whoa.
I'm only kidding, AJ.
I was the one who forced her to marry me.
Hang on. Now you mentioned who played her? Who played Terry Malloy's daughter in this? What's her name? Cora? Who played Cora?
Sabrina Bartlett.
Yeah, Sabrina Bartlett.
Okay, there you go.
That was that Hulk character and using that weapon, I didn't like it. It could have come up with a better thing, like say these pirates that found it and knowing what a weapon it is, and what disaster can occur out of it. That would have been a better build-up story.
It's one of the ones. You've got the pirates there who are the threat, but at the same time you get the naivety of the daughter character. So it's one of the ones. I mean, it's just.
I know, but because of that, the reason why of the weapon being used, I didn't like it. But the story, I'm not saying the story sucked. It was a good story, but they could have tweaked it a little bit more to make it more realistic. But I really wanted. We saw a few instances when the weapon was used on light setting on the girl and on a heavy setting on certain people, and of course
some bomb on the street over the way.
Yeah, and you saw there was other people being hit like that.
Yeah,
but of course in the ending, that the doctor took up all of them and shot himself with it to juice it out. I mean, I would have loved to see that during his time that you could say he was sleeping, he was remembering stuff that he did in the past, like saying goodbye to Susan. I'm arguing with the brigadier. And like that, that would be nice. Of course, all we would have heard was audio, but that would have been nice. That would have been going on in his mind. But until we hear it at the end of the story, the only thing we see that the doctor notices that I think like Death is looking for him because of the time.
I guess that chick's still trying to catch up with him for Master. So there you go.
Well, the question about the weapon though is it actually a weapon? Because the ethics about it were. She sees it as one thing, like a form of something you can use almost as a high, as a drug kind of thing. Whereas on the other hand, the bad guy is using it as an instrument of torture. So I mean, it really is. That's the whole question about the weapon, isn't it? If it's actually a weapon.
Yeah. I think on the one hand, no, you're right, mate. I think on the one hand, the I can't even remember the name of what was the name of their race? The planet was dying.
That place, the race.
The race, yeah.
The Vacintians?
The Vacintians saw it as a way to prolong what you want to go back to Neverland, like happy thoughts or instant memories. Yeah, nostalgia. Whereas the villains of the piece, which was Gully and his crew, the octopus and his gang, saw it as a way to make money by selling it on the black market. So it's down to interpretation, I guess. I mean, it really depends on how a certain species would interpret it and use it.
Well, you notice almost every time somebody creates something for good, it's always end up being corrupted as a weapon.
I think that was the point of it. I think that was the point they were trying to make.
But
here's something that could be used for good, but isn't.
Yeah.
But I noticed in the doctor said in the beginning that weapon was used a long time ago. That's why it's been banned for so many years.
Yeah.
It was funny. He never mentioned who was the first race to create that weapon. Was it another race, or maybe the Time Lords did it?
Well,
maybe it's there. Maybe he's there at the beginning of the weapon. Maybe it's during this time that it was created. He's seeing the future.
No, the time they said that the Time Lords had worked through their experiments with that, but they had not gone that route.
I wonder if later on during the Time War they didn't pop one of those out.
Oh, they never did. I mean, they didn't specify that it was only more than one. So there you go. And as for me, yeah, I enjoyed it, but I would agree with my buddy for Corpus Christi there. It probably is the weakest of the three at the set. To echo our buddy Phil, who unfortunately can't be with us tonight due to a shitty laptop. Is it kind of loud? It is in places, especially when Gully, the big octopus, is talking. But again, it doesn't make it a bad story. It's an interesting concept. For 55 minutes to 58 minutes, you can't really grumble. And what the hell, you get Dave Tennant and Terry Malloy in the same frickin' audio. Get a listen.
And Dan Starkey.
So you might enjoy it, I mean, and I find it ironic they walk into the so-called police station of the place, and it's a coffee shop. Go figure.
With scones.
Yeah. Would you like a scone with that? No, I don't want a bloody scone. Yeah, So, yeah, there you go. Even Tennant gets a bit pissed off in this one. So, for all you supported New Who fans, go give it a listen. Right. Any events, characters, or instances within this story that stood out for you? BJ, are you there, or have you went to the bathroom?
No, I'm just getting my medicine.
Okay, well, pop your pills and tell us what stood out for you.
All right, I'm back. What was the question?
What events or characters within the story stood out for you? What did you enjoy?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I enjoyed all of this. I enjoyed all of it, really. I mean, I love this Big Finish oil. I mean,
hang on. All right, shorten it up. Brian, did you listen to the story?
Yes, it's been it's been 2 hours since I've listened to it, but yeah.
Okay, well, did you pay attention to the story? Nothing stood out, like a certain scene, no?
I do remember it. It's been like 2 hours, so I thought.
Okay, right, well, Brian enjoyed it, but a word of warning, folks, if you listen to any listen to hours, you will forget. Tim, how about you, man?
Well, I'm sure you're not unfamiliar with short-term memory loss, Graham.
Yeah.
No, I would say it's a good, solid story. It's a good, solid listen. I do think it gets a bit. I said the ending was a bit messy, I think, in a way. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's pretty much saved by the great chemistry of Tate and Tennant. I mean, they're hilarious throughout. I mean, even they don't even have to try. This is easy for them. So well, it's just. Sorry.
When you say the ending's a bit messy, how so? Just a quick resolution or what?
It seemed like you had 2 or 3 resolutions in a row. It kind of felt like, I mean, 1 minute this thing happens, you think, oh, that's it. And then all of a sudden, oh, by the way, the doctor just shot himself with it, you know. And so now he's like, and then she runs off to do something else. And it just seems kind of muddled up. But like I said, it's not bad at all. It's just, it's like everybody's noticed, it's a bit noisy. And it seems like it could have had a better, tighter resolution. But it's not bad by any means. Like I said, the main fun of the piece is just the witty dialogue with Tate and Tennant. So.
Okay, that's fair enough, mate, and I concur with that. Alex, how about you?
Yeah, I agree with the both of you that it does seem like they were trying too hard, because maybe it felt like they were trying to do 4 stories or 5 resolutions or something. It seemed like they were trying to.
Well, to be fair, the main resolution was Gully get fucking frozen with the Time Reaver, and they get blown up. But you know,
I think that went on a bit too long.
Yeah. To me, it should have been a little tighter editing.
Okay.
The sort of soap opera thing with the daughter was.
I can't reach it. It's coming towards me. I see the flames, and you're like,
yeah.
Have we done yet?
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, but thankfully there was good acting. Tennant and Tate, of course, make this, and it's very funny. They have a really good comedic timing and rhythm, and it pretty much saves it. And it's almost like the movies like The Thin Man or Our Girl Friday, where in America where they have the interplay, and it just keeps going. It just it's almost like they're both thinking out loud, and it's just perfectly timed. So I mean, that's good. As far as the story, it's okay. It should have been tighter. I think it tried too hard, but I mean, it is a good story. It's not to say that you shouldn't listen to it, because you should.
Okay.
So.
Champion, mate. Thank you. AJ, how are you?
I like the scene where they mentioned there's something on Donna's back. It's sort of like a harken towards the end of season 4.
Throwback to the fires of Pompeii. Yeah.
I also like the part where the daughter thought it was good to use the gun to extend people's happy parts of their life and whatnot. Yeah. But to me, it almost seemed dodgy, like she was secretly planning the whole thing to like start an arms race or something. That's what it felt like to me. Like she was trying to get back at what happened to her people.
No, it's that she. Remember that the sun is about to going to explode, so the planet is going to destroy. See, her idea was that everybody would get injected and remember the great thought while they're going to die, because they cannot all leave the planet.
You know what? I'll give you all that. As much as she seemed like a cold-hearted bitch at the time, she was loyal to her race. She just went about it the wrong way.
Well, I apologize for that then. But
I
the funny
apologise
part-
for everybody's interpretation is different.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You know.
Also, I like the funny part where the busker that gets asked by Donna, you know, what's the most horrible music you can ever think of? And he plays this very calm and melodic sort of circus music, and it's like, that will do. Let's go.
Hmm.
That was hilarious.
Excellent. Well, everybody has their own interpretation of fear. Sue, how about you?
Okay, the part that I it was really scary and dark was the people being tortured by the device in the dungeon.
Yep.
You could hear them moaning, and the way they were described, all skeleton-y and stuff like that. I was like, holy crap, this is really dark and very scary and intense. And to counterpoint that, when the busker is first getting asked for his paperwork, and then everybody gets arrested. That was funny. I thought
yes, the bagpipe playing Scottish busker, played by Dave Tennant. Go figure. Play the most annoying tune you can think of.
I thought the bagpipes was being played by Stephen Price.
Well,
it was Dan Starkey who's the busker.
Are you sure? Because it says cast played by it says by other roles played by the variety of cast members.
Yeah, I think that was Starkey that was playing the busker, the one that was supposedly playing the bagpipes as well.
Oh, all right.
Sure that was him. He was only in it a couple of scenes, a couple of minutes. So.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then I apologise, but I couldn't distinguish the voice at parts and gone.
But it wasn't the bit about he was, play the worst song that you played, but it was when he was confronted by the police anyway.
Yeah, he whipped out the psychic paper to get him off, yeah. All right, Jason, how about you, mate?
What's standing out for me on this story, like I said before, the whole bus issue about Donna and the doctor having the psychic earplugs, and then I guess when the sound guy was getting to them, they wanted it to stop, and the guy was asking for a small fee, and then Donna had to give up her watch.
Yeah.
Trying to go see what else. The guy with the music is something about unlicensed, and the strange police is like, Donna was saying something about, what are they, the trumpet police? What else here? Trying to figure out in the notes here, but also when the police try to come with the shop owner's place and saying, oh, there's some unlicensed trading and going on here, I guess when they broke down the door, I guess that we seat the door or something like that. I haven't really caught up on that one. Yeah, it was definitely pretty interesting. I also noticed people didn't mention that Donna had what was on her back was the bomb.
Yeah.
I think, and also the doctor, I guess, was whisking himself against the creatures of shooting himself. So Donna later had to step up. But then later on, the doctor did show up. It was definitely interesting, but I got a bit more confused from the end of it. But it was definitely an interesting story, but too much noise. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say today.
All right. Well, yeah, it was loud, it was proud. And for me, yeah. Gully, albeit, the octopus that acquires things. Not too bad, albeit kind of played out by the end. Who was the fella that Tennant went to for the spare parts to refuel the TARDIS? The character name and the actor?
I need his name. What was his name?
Oh, crap.
Was it Dawn?
Dawn?
The guy had the knock-up shop and he buggered off when they showed up for the papers.
I think it was Soren.
Soren, that's the one.
Yeah. Alex Lowe played him.
Yeah.
Alex Lowe. Yeah. Really enjoyed him. He was like the shifty after daily type mechanic who would get you anything you need as long as there wasn't any bureaucracy involved or the law. So that was quite good. The resolution, like Tim alluded to, you 2 or 3 times going at once. The whole Tennant extinguishing the Time Reaver devices by shooting himself. That was fine. And then the thing that kind of spoiled it was whereby he just showed up at the void to say, "Oh, I had a 10-minute nap," and there wasn't an explanation after that. You're gone. Really?
That's a little tick me off a little bit because like Donna really stood out in this episode near the ending when
for her empathy for the daughter.
When Cole's father died,
Yeah.
she was explaining how she felt when her father died.
Yeah.
And and then that's the way it was funny. That's the way it happened after the Runaway Bride, because the actor who played her father passed away.
Yeah.
To come on the season with Donna started, they say he did pass away. So that stood up pretty good. But you know what? I wish the writer would have done was, instead of Dave Tennant going up to get Cora, it should have been Donna all the way going up there. Because remember, Cora was the one that shot this knucklehead and froze him. So all Donna was going to do was help her back down. So they should have stayed there. So when they got to the bottom, then Dave Tennant would have showed up. So that really a little bit pissed me off. They let Dennett be the hero when you should have let Donna be, because she was the one with Cole like that.
Okay. Right, guys. I didn't realize I was on a free Zoom tonight, man. I forgot to sign in. Open mic portion of the podcast. Anything else you want to bring up regarding this tale before we get rated, support, and end the can? No?
Can't think of that.
Let's rate it.
Soundtrack, a bit loud but decent.
It may have been live, but it doesn't bother you. You can control the volume with the knobs. You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Alex. Thank you. We don't need the countdown. Nothing else, then, guys. No.
I just like the monologue at the end where he sort of, had a premonition when he was in that coma for what was going to happen to him, maybe. Because they should have had the full drum beat just for a second, bum, 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 and then just stop it like that. Yeah. That would have been awesome.
Your song is ending soon. Fuck off. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
What would get me is when the creature was saying, "We're not dying." I was like, what is he listening to? Billy Joel for the longest time? Because I thought
that was a pun, though, because he's frozen in the longest time. So I kind of got that. Yeah, that was quite good. All right, guys. I guess it's that time again.
To enjoy Valentine's Day by having your girl use your face to make you look like glazed donuts.
Fuck that shit, man. It's just a day invented by the card companies. Time Reaver, David Tennant, Catherine Tate, special guest starring Terry Malloy. Well, what do you guess out of 10, mate?
Well, with my little bit gripes here and there, I'm going to have to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Admirable enough. Timbo, yourself, Texas, what do you reckon?
I'll give it an 8.5.
All right, simple and to the point. BJ, Vegas ever, what do you get?
I'm going to give this story 7 tortoises.
Okay, 7 out of 10 for BJ. Thank you. Alex, how about you, man?
I'll give it a 7.5.
7.5, and everybody's happy and looks very, very enthralled. Jason, how about you, man?
Wasn't the best story, but some humor into it. I'd give it, like everyone else said, 7.5.
There's a trend going on here. AJ, what's the number from down under?
I'm going to give it an 8. Tennant and Tate's was just like snap. It was just perfect timing. Pop, pop, pop. It was good.
Champion. And Sophie Talbot's Blue. Susie, what's the number for Kelly?
This is my favorite one out of the trilogy, so I'll give it a 9.5.
And that's a prime example as to why everybody's opinion is valid and different. For me, I'll give this a solid 8. And it was great. Go Gully, go Tate, go Tennant, well done Malloy. And we'll see you down the road for Death and the Queen. Right, guys, done, dusted, in the can. And it just remains for us to enlighten what we're going to do next week. Did we come up with something, guys?
We did. Remember, the voting was Masters of War.
Was it?
Okay.
I must have been drinking. Who's in that again?
David Warner, Nicholas Courtney, and Terry Malloy.
Okay, right.
Nicholas Courtney.
All right, calm the fuck down, Sue. Next week, kids, we're taking another trip into the Unbound universe with David Warner's third Doctor that never was. with Nick Courtney and
Terry Malloy.
in Masters of War. So we'll give that a listen. We'll give the other Doctors a break. And we'll crack open David Warner in episode 10 of the Unbound series once more. And with
It was story 8.
Oh, for fuck's sake, whatever it is, what does it matter? It's in the Unbound range. And with that, we're done, dusted in the can. Oh, that's right, episode 10's the one with the Daleks. Anyway, done, dusted in the can. We will see you next week, folks. And please, by all means, check out our regular buddies on the wonderful, wacky world of the YouTube. We have the guys and dolls over at Geeks Assembled. We have Dr. Freedom and his daily news broadcasts and his Omega Affairs, along with the adventures of Dr. Freedom and Eric. We have Johnny Blue, Sammy Carter, Mike Shannon whenever he's on the line. We have Sue there with TARDIS Blue Radio and Harry with Doctor Who Use. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that, we will thank the panel for their attendance here this evening. We'll see you next week. Take care of yourself and each other. And with that, we're getting the hell on out of here before this call quits off.
Don't throw your back out on Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Yes. If you're going to get arthritis, don't make it with a lower back. All the best, folks, and don't make it a St. Valentine's Day massacre. You talking to me? All the best, guys.
See you.
And BJ's back apparently. See you later.